My name is Kristen Haynes. I'm the Director of Human Resources and Corporate Counsel for Blake's Burger. We are a 62-year-old local corporation here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, originally owned by Blake Chancellor, and that's how it got its name. And now we have changed ownership in the last, I believe, 15 years, and we have begun a period of expansion.
My name is Cherie Montoya, and Farm and Table has almost been in business for 3 years. The farm has been in operation for almost 4 years.
Sure. My name is David Wade McCullough, and my organization is Food Karma Incorporated. Sure. So Food Karma is a not-for-profit, community-based food organization. And what we do is we operate on a pay-as-you-feel basis. What that means is that when we cook and make our food and serve it to people, we offer that basically on a donation basis. We say, pay what you can or what you feel the food is worth, the value of the food and service combined. And basically, if you can't afford anything, then you still have a right to our food and a right to gain that sustenance.
And do you see your model like different from McDonald's or Burger King?
I believe that we have a special business model in the quality of our ingredients, as well as the sort of limited menu. We're able to focus on making each individual burger and each individual burrito customized for the customer and very high quality.
Typically, we tend to stick to vegetarian or vegan dishes, not only because they're more cost-effective and cheaper to produce, but just because of the environmental impact that the meat industry.
I know that the person who is in charge of distribution is always considering different alternatives for that. Any way that we can get high-quality product, I would imagine that our volume might exceed the ability of those local producers.
So interest only.
Yeah.
And I guess one more thing too. Are there any plans to incorporate like any other new additional local, say, food items into the menu? I guess since there's a big trend towards buying local and
right. Well, I can't comment on proprietary information on distribution.
Sure, we source, I'd say, the majority of our food from local growers and producers throughout Albuquerque. A few growers down in Los Lunas. My parents actually have a small farm where we source some of our produce and fruits, as well as dairy and eggs.
We source from, number one, local farmers, ranchers, growers, dairies, food artisans first. Well, like I said, about 80% of it's local. And we're focusing on maybe about a 250-mile radius within our watershed. So 250 miles is where, and less, because people don't realize, but there's a lot of food being grown right here in Albuquerque and within like less than a 100-mile radius right here.
We're supporting directly local growers, local producers, creating a more local food system. Our food's not coming from all over the country. So it's an economic sustainability more than, well, I wouldn't say more than an environmental sustainability, but they definitely tie into each other.
And, there's a lot of heritage and legacy and culture actually tied to this restaurant too that people may or may not recognize. It kind of doesn't matter because we're carrying it forward. We're honoring it and we're recognizing it, and sometimes people can just feel it by being here because they're having dinner and they look out and they say, oh wow, there's like 10 acres of open space land out there. And I say, yeah, it's kind of special because land is important real estate, and so people that are thinking of money can say, oh, there can be a lot of houses there. But it's not about that for us. It's about preserving it and honoring it and just loving it and remembering how it served us in our past and recognizing that it can continue to serve us in our future.